Come on then, let's go follow the story and complete and make you happy,
When
narrator.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Da da da, door on the left. What a lovely left corridor this is. With windows that don't show me anything and... Oh look, an office room.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
How to solve a dispute with a co-worker. Let it ball up inside you. Take it out passive-aggressively on other co-workers. Oh, okay. Using slides to assure employees that everything is okay. Okay, I'll read that later. Synergize core value expenditures. Shift global market parade. What? Everyone is unique. You, most of all. Okay. Thank you. Broom closet. Oh shit, I can go in the broom closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Except the broom. That's what I want in broom closets. I'm good. I like it here.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
Da 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 da. Let's clean some stuff.
It was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything.
I'm doing
If there was
something.
something
Don't
to
look.
interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
I'm going to stay here now. I said I was going to obey, but I found a new way to disobey.
Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why?
Because it's
Please offer
fun.
me some explanation here.
Woo.
I'm genuinely confused.
I'm making people sick. Look at this. Do you want me to leave now? I'll leave.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever. I never would have thought to mention it.
How long can you keep talking about a broom closet, my friend? Let's find out. A radioactive
Maybe to you
coil.
this is somehow its own branching path. Maybe when you go talk about this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite." I hope your friends find this concerning. Stanley was fat and ugly and really, really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers. Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You
Yeah.
got to this broom closet,
Yep.
explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system and you collapsed on the keyboard.
Yeah.
In a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins
God.
to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead.
I'm wearing
He or
headphones.
she has fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species. Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place at the computer, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. All right, when you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Is that it? Oh, are we done now? Let's just make sure. Okay, yeah, I think we're done. So that was cool. That was a nice detour.
Ah, second player.
Hey,
Good to
hello.
have you on board.
It's nice to be here. Yep.
Guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Someone actually had to try and phone me. They thought I was dead or something. They heard a voice.
Coming to a staircase,
on a
Stanley
keyboard.
walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh yeah. Oh no, wait. Do we disobey him again? Oh god, I don't know. Ah, yeah, son of a Disobey, I'm sorry. Oh god, downstairs. There's a red light. Hello. There's
But
a
Stanley
car?
just couldn't do it.
No.
He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think
Oh
he
no,
was
here we
crazy.
go.
And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all? None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
Dear God,
Why
I don't
did
have any
doors
feet.
close
What is this?
automatically behind him wherever he
No.
went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar.
Yeah, I'm
Were they
going round in
simply repeating
circles.
them? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that
Son
had
of a
been
bitch.
on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Oh, okay.
He imagined
Oh.
himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared.
Oh,
It was
hello.
so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up.
Oh, this is so
How was he
cool.
remaining so lucid?
Oh.
And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought.
My brain's starting to
He
hurt.
thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams. The truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream.
Okay, what do I do?
So he closed his eyes gently.
Oh,
And
okay.
he
Yep.
invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment and my wife and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Son of a bitch.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? And everything went black.
Oh, shit.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
Well, hello, Mariella.
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work.
Dear God.
But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy, this much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
No, no. You come back, you bitch. I'm dead here, can't you see? I need help. God damn. Well, there you go. That was another ending. That was oh, wait, hang on. This is new. No. This wasn't here before, was it? What the hell?
How wonderful. Stanley was alone. Finally. This is great, he thought to himself. This is what I've wanted all along. I got what I wanted.
Okay. Just paper everywhere. Is this really what I wanted?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Was that it? I think... Was that the end of the story?
This was not the correct way to the meeting room.
Okay, it
Stanley
was.
knew it perfectly
Okay.
well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Well, there you go. That was the bad endings, all of them that I can think of so far. So next time we're going to go and do all the obeying endings and get possibly, hopefully, the best endings.